Hey, it's Andy Jenkins, and like I said in the last video, this video is not going to be all fancy pants. Remember I said I wanted it to be a conversation, so you could decide for yourself if the Video Boss coaching program was in fact right for you. I'm not going to be doing any sort of hypnotic editing or using any whiz-bang zippy effects, but I've got a lot of information to share with you, so let's just go ahead and get started. Kidding. Sorry, couldn't resist. Hey, let me tell you a quick story. It won't take but 2 minutes. This coaching program, affectionately known as the Video Boss Coaching Program, was actually an idea that I had way back around 2005, right about the time I was working on a feature film about aliens and rednecks. True story. The film was called Altered. It was like Night of the Living Dead meets Forrest Gump, but with flannel. A division of Universal Pictures called Rogue Pictures bought it partly based on the reputation of the filmmakers, and I'll get to that in a minute. And they sure seemed pretty excited to release this film, and then something really unexpected happened. Another division of Universal called Focus Features had an unlikely hit on their hands. Sorry. Here you go. No, that one was my bad. That was my bad. Now look, I'm down with the cowboy love stories as much as the next dude, but wait until you hear what happens next. Out of nowhere, Brokeback Mountain starts burning up the box office. I'll never forget the day that the head of Universal Pictures took us producers into his corner office and essentially said, "Guys, we're kind of busy, and to be honest, your film is so unusual that we don't really know what to do with it.
Why can't I quit you?"
So that's how it worked in Hollywood. And then, in 2005, YouTube was born. Now here's the thing. The day after that meeting, I swore that I'd never let the few decide what the many get to see again. And that's really the genesis of the Video Boss. For all but the most recent history, making good video and distributing it far and wide for profit has really been a game for the rich, or the super technical, or the powerful industry elite. Well, guess what? Not anymore. This Video Boss private coaching program was created so that its clients will know everything and be able to do anything that they need in order to create killer marketing videos, killer sales videos, and video products from scratch. And I'll also show them how top industry experts in SEO, search marketing, and social media fine-tune their videos to get the highest rankings and the most visibility, and do it fast. Now, this video is going to do two things: show you what you'll get as a client of the Video Boss private coaching program, and help you decide if it's the right program at the right time for your business. Now, first things first, some folks have told me that video feels a little bit like a different language to them. It reminds them of the first time they tried to publish a web page and couldn't figure out whether or not to use .html or .htm at the end of their URLs, remember? So the first thing you need to have is confidence in my ability to teach you the video language. Now, in the last 3 videos, I've been doing a bit of light teaching. But when you're working on a multi-million-dollar feature film, there is no room for confusion. So I asked a good friend of mine to say something nice about my video geek to plain English translation abilities.
Hi, this is Rob Cowie coming to you from beautiful Los Angeles, California. I'm the producer of the Blair Witch Project and a number of other movies, a couple of TV shows. I'm here to talk to you about Andy Jenkins. Him and I have become very close friends. We've worked together both in the film industry and the internet industry. Andy is a post-production supervisor, he's a producer, he's a creative guy, he's just an all-around collaborator in a lot of the projects that we've done together. I very much value his creative input and as well his ability to take pretty complex things that sometimes make my head spin and break them down into simple components, which is really what makes him a great teacher. And I know he's created this product here that's all about teaching video. I think he's very talented, and I think he's got a lot of really great wisdom to share. So I hope you all get a lot of value out of it, and just share my endorsement and encouragement. And he's a really good guy, and I've enjoyed working with him in the past, and I look forward to working with him in the future.
Robin was with me the day we got broke back by the man. Now look, I did have to kidnap his children to make him say this stuff, but he managed to look pretty sincere, right? And by the way, did you catch this part from Robin? I look forward to working with him again in the future. I wonder what that means. But before I get started, first, I just wanted to tell you about somebody who's already gotten results like a boss. So next week, you're going to meet a guy named Marshall Wayne. Now, quick story. Marshall was actually somebody that helped me assemble all of the videos that I made for Module 1. So he actually took the PowerPoint and the Keynote files and the mind maps and the voiceovers that I did and turned them all into one finished whole. So you're actually going to be watching some of his work. And he admitted that he had very, very little experience when he first started doing this stuff with me. And this was sort of like a test case to determine whether or not I could do what I said I was going to do. Well, let me tell you what happened. Marshall made a 91-second simple video about Apple's new iPad, because that's not competitive at all. And then he did exactly what I told him to do in the free videos, which is go get some backlinks. So that he went out and he got some links that all pointed at his YouTube video. Again, this was a 91-second video. Well, let's just cut to the chase. In 3 weeks, Marshall has gotten 267,000 views of his iPad video on YouTube. 267,000 views, and in fact, 100,000 of them came in the first day, and he's getting an average of 3,000 views per day now. Now, here's the thing. Marshall only had access to Module 1 and the free videos. So that should give you some idea of the information that's contained just in Module 1. Forget about Module 2. He hasn't even seen that yet. So I'm really pleased that Marshall has had these kinds of results, and I've asked him to come be a moderator as part of the Video Boss program. And next week, I'm going to do an interview with him, and it's probably going to be a short interview because he just told me via phone that it took him about 17 minutes to make the video and 5 minutes to post it and about 2 hours to go get the backlinks, and all of a sudden this thing just blew up. So I figured that'd be a good story that you'd want to know about. Okay, so let's talk about the training.